Okay, well, that's a good thing to have people remember about you. And here's what my two last questions. Forget about the career, but like, how did Blonde Ambition and Girlie Show like change you as a person? Or maybe it didn't.
I would say that both of them incrementally put me in more of my own power. One, because I realized that I was first, Blonde Ambition, the little chosen black boy, plucked out of this other thing, getting to be the main lead arms to this mega. So that gave me a sense of power about myself. And then being invited back and having numbers created specifically for me and realize I actually have the real deal trust from an entity that important in the world. That made me feel even more sense of self-power. So both of them gave me that at different levels, to different degrees.
Yeah, I mean, when you're holding someone up high or they're falling into your arms, that's about serious trust.
Yeah, exactly. And they know that they can trust you. I've always said I would break limbs in my body before I would let somebody get injured falling from my hands. That's the kind of partner that I am. That's how I get groomed to be. Seriously. I would mangle myself before I let somebody that I'm in control of get injured.
Wow. If Madonna called and wanted to have coffee or tea, she said, what would you say to Madonna if you saw her today?
That would be a very exciting opportunity for me. I would be very moved by it, and it would be lovely. It would be super duper awesome, and it would be an answer of healing to a lot of things.
Like what?
Like invisible thoughts that sometimes I have or questions I have, and I don't have answers to them because I haven't talked to her for a minute. And so I would be able to have those answered by being in that moment. And just by she and I finally connecting again, because I'm holding space that will get to happen when it's the right time. And that'll be really sweet.
And do you have questions and answers from way back, like from unfinished like stuff on those tours, or
No,
just in general?
yeah.
So, I mean, like we had a moment before, like, do you ever get tired of people asking you about this type of stuff? I mean, like, it is part of your legacy. I mean, you've done a lot, but this is a huge part of your legacy.
Absolutely.
So do you ever get tired?
No, I don't, man. I get the power of it and what it's given me, all of this. And so I'm super grateful, and I'm reminded every time someone says it meant something to them, that God made me to matter and God made me on purpose to be important. That's what it does for me. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you even wanting to have me on and to, push for this to happen. And here we are.
I mean, yeah, to me, it's like on so many levels, like I said, it's reality TV, which I'm a fan of on so many different levels. This to me was way ahead of its time. I'm a gay man, but I don't stand on like a gay soapbox, but just in the concept of it, this is before Ellen came out. This is before Will and Grace.
Mm-hmm.
This is before all of that. So Madonna pioneered that and pushed this into like a mainstream theaters.
Yeah.
And, Madonna is the queen. So it's also interesting just to talk to someone that's been in this, in this movie, which will live on forever. Like,
I have a question for you.
Yes, you can ask me anything you would like.
Well, apparently not, because some things won't get answered.
Okay.